Hi everybody, this is Sudha here. We are going to start with the uh, German A1 lessons from today, and I will be doing the German A1 course based on the textbook Netzwerk A1, and it is actually having 12 lessons in it, and we are going to start with uh, the lesson one. And before even doing that lesson one, we'll be seeing how to pronounce all the alphabets in German language, as well as what are the similarities when we compare it with English and what are the differences. Then, after learning the alphabets, we'll be learning the numbers, how to say the numbers in German, what is the spelling, and how do we pronounce that. By learning the pronunciation of the numbers, you'll be introduced to pronounce the alphabets as well. As you know, it is having the same alphabets like English. There are 26 alphabets in German as well. Apart from those 26 alphabets of English, we also have additionally four alphabets, and they are going to be pronounced in a different way. For that matter, all the 30 alphabets, the way they are pronounced is not as same as how we pronounce it in English. You have to learn the pronunciation of all the alphabets. So to learn the pronunciation, I'll always begin with the numbers. So after learning the numbers, you'll be learning how to apply the number and the concept of the number and say, for example, your telephone number, your mobile number, and you'll also be learning to say about the address using the number. You can also say the time. So that is also part of A1 lesson. So we are going to start with the numbers, and the first 20 numbers we'll be learning first. And 1 to 12, it's going to be the new word. You have to learn the number. Everything is a new word. So let me start. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10, 11, 12. So these are the first to 12 numbers. So let me just repeat it again. I'll leave some gap in between two numbers. I just want you to pronounce after. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10. Yeah. While we do this, you are learning to pronounce as well as the spelling. You are expected to learn, remember them. So when you are going to say the numbers from 13 to 19, already learned numbers are going to be combined, and it becomes very easy for you to say the number from 13 to 19. For example, for 3, what we say, dry. Then for 10, we say same. These two numbers combined, and when it is written without a gap, that becomes 13. So 3, 10. 13. 13 is what they say for 13 in German. Then 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So when you are saying the numbers from 13 to 19, it is already combined, already learned, and it is combined, except the number 17. If you have noticed, it is not Sieben, Zehn, but we cut the en from Sieben and we write it like Siebzehn. So that is 17. That is one exception to what I told you, to write the numbers from 13 to 19. Only 17. It is not going to be Sieben, Zehn, but then Siebzehn. En is removed from that. Then after learning that, we are going to go for every 10th number from 20 till 100. So that is going to be 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 80, 90, 90, 100, 100. So you could have noticed zish is what is added with 3, 4, 5, and so on. So dry zish, which is 30. Same way, fear zish, which is 40. When you're writing these words, it should be a single word. There should not be any gap between dry and zish. So it goes on till 9 zish. And then for 100, it's a new word, which is 100. We say 100, or we can simply say 100, H-U-N-D-E-R-T. So this is about the numbers from 1 to 100, and you have learned the numbers continuously from 1 to 20, then every 10th number after 20 till 100. So in between 20 to 30, how do we say that? Let us learn it only for one set of numbers. Then from 31 to 40 or from 41 to 100, you yourself will be able to coin it on your own. For example, when you're going to say 21, in English we say 21. Here in German, it is the other way. Like you are going to say 1 and 20. So 1, what is there in 21? It is in the unit place. That will be pronounced first. So that becomes eins. And eins is used for 1, but we remove the S from eins and we say ein. Then you add the word and, which is in German und. Ein und 20. ZWAN is ZIG, what we say for 20. Ein und 20. Then you are going to say 2 and 20, which makes 22. 2 und 20. 3 und 20. 4 und 20. 5 und 20. 6 und 20. 7 und 20. 8 und 20. 9 und 20. 30. So you know now how to say from 21 to 30, the same way from 31 to 40, as well as from 41 to 99. It goes in the same pattern. 1 and 20 makes it as 21. 1 and 30 makes it 31. 1 and 40 makes it 41, and so on. It is that easy. You can learn the numbers and the way how to say the numbers from 1 to 100. Just it takes half an hour for you to learn them with the spelling, with the pronunciation, and to say them, and also to write them. So to write them, while you're writing it down, you will be learning the pronunciation as well. So as you see, ye is not ye as we use in English. It goes with the sound ah. B goes with the sound be. C, say. D is day. E is a. F is foul. G is gay. H is ha. I is e. J is yacht. K is k. L is L only. M, M. N is N. O is O. P is pay. Q is Q. R is R. S is S. T is T. U is U. V is foul. W is way. X is X. Y is epsilon. Z. Z is Z. Then you have 3 additional alphabets, whereas A is going to be returned with 2 dots above. The 2 dots above the 3 vowel sounds, A, O, and U, are going to be pronounced in a different way. A with 2 dots above, we call it as A mit umlaut. A with umlaut is to be pronounced like A or A. And then O with umlaut is going to go with the sound oo, oo. And then U with umlaut is going to take the sound U. So apart from these 3, you also have one more symbol which looks like beta symbol. We call it as S set. It is otherwise also called as sharp S. This will be the way it is pronounced. So put together, you can learn it with 5 in a row. You can make it to practice it. A, B, C, D, A, F, G, H, I, yacht, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, A, O, U, S, H. So that is about the 30 alphabets. And when we are going to use the number 1, it is E-I-N-S. That is the way we write it. E-I is a combination of 2 vowels, and this is pronounced as I. So with the number 1, you learn how to say the sound I, for which 2 vowel sounds are combined, and the second vowel sound, what we say for I in English, the same way EI should also be pronounced. Then Zwei, again it is Z-W-E-I. Vrei, G-R-E-I. Fear, V-I-E-R. Here you are noticing V takes a sound of F, whereas V is separately called as foul. So VIER is for fear. Then fünf is going to use the umlaut sound U. Then sechs, sieben, och, neun. Here again you are finding two vowels combined, E and U. N-E-U-N, neun, and N-E-U. E and U together, it takes sound oi. N plus oi, neun, nine. Then we have zehn, 12. Then you have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I hope now you have learned all the numbers with their spelling from 1 to 100. And what do we say for 0? N-U-L-L, null is the pronunciation, and it is null. It means actually 0. So that is about the numbers from 0 to 100. It is completed. Now let us learn the days of the week. What are the days of the week? Wochentage, weekdays. Wie heißen die Wochentage? How the days of the week are called? Montag, Monday. Dienstag, Tuesday. Mittwoch, Wednesday. Donnerstag, Thursday. Freitag, Friday. Samstag, Saturday. Sonntag, Sunday. Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag, Samstag und Sonntag. So, es gibt 7 Tage in einer Woche. Es gibt, there are 7 Tage, 7 days in einer Woche, in a week. Die Tage sind, the days are Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag, Samstag und Sonntag. So that's it about the days of the week. So when we are going to talk about the months in a year, what we say for that? Monate. We heißen die Monate. How the months of the year are called as. So es gibt 12 Monate in einem Jahr. Wie viele Monate gibt es in einem Jahr? How many months are there in a year? Es gibt 12 Monate in einem Jahr. There are 12 months in a year. Die Monate sind Januar, Februar, März, April, Mai, Juni, Juli, August, September, October, November, December. Januar, January, February, März, March, April, May, Juni, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So you know now the names of the months as well. It is that easy to learn the numbers from 0 to 100, the numbers, then the days of the week, Montag bis Sonntag, then the months in a year from January till December. So we have finished learning the very basics, with which we also learned how to pronounce them. So here I'm ending today's session.